Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Sword of the Stars with me, your host Tim. We left off, we were beginning to, well, we attacked Xenos the Cunning once. We saw Mr. Kreekrop suddenly lose some favor with us. He apparently doesn't like seeing his fellow birds getting beat up. We watched the humans surrender. They have admitted defeat, and they are no longer in the game, the first of the last of them. Fenlaw's down to a few planets, or the Hivers, and I think the game is practically over. The only question is, will we end up having to fight Mr. the Terrible? Will his sudden but inevitable betrayal be occurring soon? Or will we be able to keep the Alliance together? For that matter, I'm not even sure if we can win the game in an alliance, or if there can only be one last person standing. Oh, look at this! Solomon Blasky is zeroed out. Yeah, okay. So I guess you can no longer look at him, because he's no longer in the game. There's nothing to watch, in case you ever wanted to, Oops, don't want to do that. In case you actually wanted to see where he last left off. Okay, well, let's get back to the game. We're ranked player number 1 still, and let's make some more progress towards, well, beating up the remaining planets that are left. I have no idea how any of the other AI is going to win. The only opponent who is strong enough to stand up to us is Seacrops. The Hivers are too, I guess. The children?
System update. We have detected a small incoming fleet.
It's just 7 ships. They're probably a colonizing fleet, would be my guess. Right, so I don't know if the Hivers will be able to make a comeback, at least the children. The issue here for them is that there are... How many planets does he have? I'm counting maybe about 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, less than that. Alright, so maybe 15 or so planets. So compared to Mr. Seacrops and I have 61 planets, and Seacrops has roughly the same, 54. They can't amass the money at this point, at this stage in the game, to go on the offensive. And any defensive they have, they're just barely going to be holding on to what they've got, because Seacrops and I can field just such powerful armies and just annihilate them. So I don't see this working out for the Hivers. They're fighting a long, drawn-out loss. This is done. I really think the game is done. We're just slowly waiting to win, basically. How many fleets are coming? 1 ship. Yeah, they can't really do anything. All right, so what's going on this turn? I did some more stuff off screen, maybe? I might have only I think I redirected 1 fleet. I think I am redirecting a fleet of mine to Orcus that was originally going someplace else. Where was that? Oh, or maybe I'm not. This looks like you would have been it, right? Or something. No, I am? Oh, darn it! Hold on, Tim. You're beginning to babble. All right. One of my fleets... I guess it was... Oh, Fading Suns. Fading Suns, I actually wanted... That's weird. Didn't really... Looks like it didn't save it.
Your word is law, Vakona.
I want this back in Orcus. Mostly because I intend to take out another Mr. the Cunning's planet. Somewhere on this side. This one. Alversi. It's a size 8. And it's in my backyard. And I don't want them here. So I'm planning to take it out if I can. We're also still going to attack Mr. the Cunning's planet here. I'm hoping that the rep I gain from attacking the Hivers for a little bit and continue to go after Fenlaw with a different fleet will hopefully pay off. Alright, and now I'm beginning to babble a little too much. Let's end our turn and see if any of the battles are interesting. That is just a colony fleet. We can just auto-resolve that and we'll win. Kreelar, I have sent, I think it was Archon's defensive fleet here to hold the planet. There's no reason for us to do a battle against 4 cruisers. These are all their CNC vessels as well, so they're less powerful than even their normal vessels are. Oh god, we stayed. And that looks like that was a... Well, it's going to be interesting. We'll do this battle, although I have a hunch I'm going to lose a few dreadnoughts here. And Kaladin has a crap ton of cruisers. This is probably all that the children have to field, too. Well, let's do these 2 battles. These will be fun to watch. This is probably the entirety of their forces as well, I would imagine.
Cloaked vessels detected. All ships close to minimum range.
Firing on all batteries.
We can probably ignore those weapon platforms. There's only 4 of them circling the planet. And just go for their ships. The last time I was here, I did not... That looks so powerful. I did not get the gate, which is why I'm dealing with this massive fleet.
Targets locked. They are firing explosive weapons on under attack. Return to normal status. Target locked. Command ship under attack.
The gate is the most important thing to destroy. And my beakers have a lot of side guns, so he can just go for this while everything on the side destroys all the other vessels. Got it. Awesome. Whoa, that was one of their tankers, I'm assuming, to blow up like that. Wow, good for them.
Yes, Khanai, bringing guns to bear.
Cruiser breaking up.
Firing on all batteries. Coordinates received. Maneuver drives to full.
Cloaked vessels detected.
Yes, Khanai, bringing guns to bear.
And it's over. That was awesome. I was still upsetting seeing how useless our stormers have been this entire game. But to be fair, I should have realized that a long time ago. Oh, hello! Projectors! The Hybris have projectors. That's going to be very painful. Let's try to get you out of here.
Command ship under attack. Target data received.
We have another dreadnought lined up next, which is why we don't have any extra cruisers showing up here.
Target locked. Command ship under attack.
Look, you would immediately pass straight through them, wouldn't you?
Return to normal stance.
Don't forget to hit my own ship, guys. Don't forget to hit my own ship.
Taking position, Kandai.
Yep, that's what I like seeing. I swear you guys are terrible.
Target locked. We close.
targeted, Daiko.
Kandai has spoken. Get the ship moving. They are firing corrosive weapons, Kandai.
Okay, we didn't lose the Post of Suchus, which is good, because that's the last one I have in this
As you command,
fleet.
Daiko.
Looks like we've wiped out all of their actual vessels, so now it's just a handful of satellites left.
Taking position, Kandai. We close. Target date.
And you two can
received.
just do this. Nice. Wow, what a fun battle this was. We actually lost, it looks like at least one dreadnought, plus another cruiser.
We have swept them aside.
Now we have to do the same thing here. And this should go really well for us as well. Maybe not as well. Again, there's like 29 things here. Is this one of their planets as well? I see what looks like lights on the planet. So maybe there is a civilization here. We will be doing this battle with Seacrops, but I think his vessels won't obviously take any damage because they're all stealthed. I'm surprised the Hybris even took stealth. Okay, the planet does not have a large population on it. So, I want...
Attack group responding. We stay at bombardment range, Daiko.
Actually, you
We return to normal stance, Daiko.
will charge the planet as usual. And you guys
We close. Taking position, Kandai.
just charge up. Their gate might be right in front of us.
Target locked.
We've got hostile fire to come. Daiko, the enemy can group their ships.
Yes, Kandai. Coming about.
Move in, move in. Need you to kill the... something. I actually wanted it at long range, but it doesn't look like he's moving much. We'll just use our destroyers to wipe out, I guess, all their... no. I want that gate. I want the gate done. That means we have to go up this way. That's a lot of CNC vessels.
We are targeted, Daiko.
Yes, Kandai. Bringing guns to bear.
They do not like my Megalania at all. This is an old vessel, too. It's still using plasma cannons. Is that a... No, that was not one of my cruisers.
Target locked.
Cool. Gate ship dead.
Power to engines now. We return to normal stance. We stay at bombardment range. Command ship under attack.
Oh, we're probably going to lose it, though. It's sparking.
Command ship under attack.
Oh, nice. Here comes Seacrops. That's on the hand. Thank you, sir. Wow, what type of guns are those that Seacrops is firing?
Incoming.
We'll have to take a look at his tech level.
Target locked. Coordinates received. Maneuver drives to full.
Okay, nice. This one's in the bag as well.
Enemy attacks.
Yeah, what is that? That looks like a torp. Or, sorry, it sounds like a torp. It reminds me of the humans' rapid-fire torpedo. We'll have to take a look and see what it is again that Cecrops has at the end of this. Is that all?
Yes, Kandai, bringing guns to bear.
Wow, so Cecrops wiped out all of their satellites, I suppose. And then we wiped out the fleet, so we're doing the heavy lifting. We lost, looks like 1 or 2 cruisers, plus 1 dreadnought. The planet is gone.
All ships close to minimum range.
Except you.
We return to normal stance, Daiko.
You can stay at super long range, sir, with your cool plasma
Yes, Kandai.
torpedoes.
Coming about.
This is the last thing the Hivers have here, I think. Oh, I was incorrect. Cecrops is actually chasing down the last... Wow, the last defense turret. So the children lost what I would imagine is their last 2 standing fleets. There's nothing left.
System update. A few ships approaching Varkona.
Okay, let's look at our relationship, which has gone up with Cecrops to Terrible. Wonderful. Oh, hey, oh my goodness. I wonder if all the races will have their own death-looking pick down here. This is obviously the humans are all gone. I wonder if the children will have insects or what have you. Okay, so let's do this on screen. I guess. There's no real reason to take it on screen. No, I guess we will. Okay, so we arrived at Isis here, and we might as well colonize.
Our colonists have landed, Varkona.
Archon arrived at Krelar to help blow them all up. We now want this fleet to be Archon's defense fleet, and your old defense fleet can be scuttled.
Your word is law, Varkona. This craft will be decommissioned.
We can then begin rebuilding your defense turrets.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Rockbiter arrived at Passum and will begin mining operations.
Your word is law. Mining operations will begin.
We arrived at Galandro as well and will colonize here.
Our colonists have landed, Varkona.
Savage Blade arrived at Kaladin. This used to be a Hiver world, no longer. Can we quickly colonize it? Becomes the next question. Do I even want the planet? This is I do. Unless you're taking it. I want Flinks. I don't know where Flinks is, so that's fine. I don't want Mr. the Cunning taking the planet, which is generally why I try to colonize. We can maybe do that here. Let's see, are you building? You are not building anything. So let's build...
Yes,
more colony
Varkona.
fleets.
We'll have the ships out in no time.
We'll do the repair in a little bit. Rock Eater arrived down here and we'll mine.
We have our orders. Move your tails and break that rock.
5 ships built at Sligia. Geckos and a tail. They're designed for this, I see. And we have another tails too, so that should probably go someplace else. Is there any place around here that doesn't have one? You don't. We will send you down here.
As you wish, Varkona.
More freighters. Wakanda is, guess, working on its defenses. Yep. So we'll just add a Gila monster here. Add another one here. And that gives us enough for one more thing.
Shipyards at your disposal, Vakona.
Archon, you are busy remaking your fleet. Which we'll flag as a guard. I do not... sure. I don't think these fleets will be able to survive against enemy dreadnought fleets when the AI begins fielding them. The same way that we have been able to push back anything which is a cruiser fleet. But I still want the defenses on each planet anyway. Now monitor. We'll build 3 knights.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Melnitz, you have another knight. Two squires, we can get them over here. I'll need again to rebuild all the squires later with some actual better point defense systems than just the mass driver point defense. You guys should be flagged as a guard. We should manage you and say defense MK MK4, and this is on Melnitz, which I totally misspelled, but it'll be fine. You're building a Tails Tengu. You need a blue Neosep, I think.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
And we'll build 2 Gila monsters as well.
We will build as you command, Vakona.
4 ships built in Polaris. And it looks like I want... Okay, I will build... No, Tim, that's kind of not what you want. We'll try Harridan. We'll build one of these, and then we have enough room for, I think, 1 more ship.
Shipyards at your disposal, Vakona.
And you need a blue Neosep as well for the morale.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Melos, looks like you're building a new defense fleet for someplace. Yeah, there's a lot of this, which I do off screen. It's mostly just managing fleets, getting them set up into various formations, and then getting them out there to defend the places. It's pretty much, I wouldn't call it boring, because I love the administrative stuff.
We must increase the fleet.
4 ships built at Copernicus. That must have been, yup, a colony fleet. And where is this supposed to go? Not ISIS. We've already colonized it. I don't really see... We could take Laretes.
As you wish, Vakona.
And we'll build something to hold that planet. I still want to take a look at what Seacrops is fielding in combat.
Shipyards at your disposal, Vakona.
9 ships. That would be your defense batteries. We'll now just build scan satellites.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Why don't we take one of these out and put the Gila monster in? Okay, we won the battle at Maltus, beating up the remaining... Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. Beating up their colonizers when they showed up. We won the battle at Krelar. We destroyed 4 of their ships, and we took no damage. We won the battle at Cuthbert. We lost 2 vessels and sustained heavy damage. But all of the remaining forces of theirs were wiped out. Awesome. Oh, look at this crazy missile. Nano payload missile. That sounds dangerous. And they must have just gotten fusion projectors. Wow, look how much damage their rail cannons were doing. Oh my god, so painful. And yeah, we do not have anywhere near what we need here to keep our vessels in tip-top shape. We'll repair that at least.
I hope your enemies fared worse, Varkona.
Okay. We will then move you to Nakab, I think.
Your word is law, Varkona.
And how's our research looking? We're still 3 turns away. Let's try building another dreadnought. Something that I can build without going too far over budget. It'll probably have to be a beaver at this rate, Tim. Oh, or Grand Basilisk. That could work, too.
Shipyards at your disposal, Varkona.
Oh, something else I haven't mentioned. I scrapped any of the vessels which don't have both the highest level upgrades I need defensively on my ships. We're not struggling for money that badly that I need to build them anymore.
This design will be saved for future reference, Varkona.
That was the mass driver version. And this one?
Yes, Varkona. Ship design ready for construction.
Yeah, so I got rid of any of the low tier ones, and now we're just building anything with the best defenses we have on them. And I've handled repairing there already. Oop, sorry for the puffy there. And we won at Kaladin. We lost 4 ships, and they lost 29. We still can't repair everything.
Repair operations begin.
Almost everything repaired. Where can we go now? Kalken should be around here somewhere. Let's send you down here.
Departing now, Varkona.
To pick up a few reinforcements. Baltar declared independence. Medea declared independence. Avalon declared independence. Wondergore has completed its infrastructure. We don't have any money, though, unfortunately, to build anything else. I'm already over budget, so we'll have to wait to build defenses. We still need... What is this? We need 15 additional freighters to maximize trade revenue in Section 8. Okay. And a single enemy ship, but they might have stealth vessels. Okay, so that's really it for this turn. Let's just end our turn and see if any other cool battles happen. Actually, we are doing a battle against Mr. the Cunning. You just attacked me, I'm going to attack you back. I keep telling you to stop attacking me, and you refuse to listen. Just more sea crops, just wiping out the hivers. Including independent colonies, apparently. We should just wipe out the independent colonies as well. Okay, well anyway, let's do this battle. You attack one of my planets, Mr. the Cunning, I will attack one of your planets. For so long, I just ignored you. And you refused to leave me alone. To be fair, there's no place else for him really to attack. You guys...
We stay at bombardment range, Tycho.
Actually, this button gets hit first. Then these guys go here.
Power to engines, now.
And we charge up. We'll level this planet. keep Mr. the Cunning from having any planets size 5 or size 6 or greater. They have stealth vessels, and in fact I hear them. I think, or oh, actually, those might be drone satellites.
Coordinates received. Maneuver drives to full. Yes, Con 9, bringing guns to bear. Target data received.
Wow, look at those medium satellites. Those are pretty awesome looking. Or are these heavy satellites? No, they can't be. I refuse to believe that Mr. the Cunning has gone up for dreadnoughts. Oh, hello. They're behind us.
The enemy can cloak their ships.
Target data received.
No shielded vessels here, though, which is interesting. I'm actually glad I don't have to fight them again.
Under attack. Target locked. Yes, Con 9, bringing guns to bear.
Good. That's the Imperials defeated. I have no desire to wipe out the civilians. Oh, and by the way, everyone, I don't seem to be able to figure out a way to keep the Morigi citizens around if I colonize the planet. I know there's a way to set it such that my entire population can live together with the Morigi, but I don't know a way to set it in an individual planet to doing that.
Target locked.
Oh wow, I have 4 dreadnoughts out here. We must have had reinforcements. We lost a cruiser, and then our reinforcements allowed us to field another dreadnought. Light emitters. Those are not going to do nearly enough damage. Though it is interesting to watch our vessels try to deal with them.
Yes, Con 9, bringing guns to bear.
Okay, let's get you guys freaking split up.
We return to normal stats. Con 9 has spoken. Get the ship moving.
Because apparently you guys like striking each other.
Target locked. Target locked.
Only a handful more of them left. Our dreadnought should be able to defeat them no problem. That looks like the last. Nope, not the last.
Vessels detected.
Target data received. We return to normal stats.
Oh right, our little destroyer is still out here somewhere. It looks like we lost 2 more of them as well.
Target locked. Yes, Con 9. Coming about.
Is that finally it?
Yes, Khan.
And they still have some things left here. How many? 2 more defense platforms and a single destroyer.
We must pull back or resupply, Tycho. Firing on all batteries.
System update. Intruders are near Varkona. It was simpler than we thought, my supreme.
We have completed a trade base.
Wow. We got that done 2 turns early, actually, I think. Well done. And our trade station is now completed here. Wonderful. I hope that will give us more money, because I don't see an upgrade here whatsoever so far. So, okay. Right, so let's move this constructor. Oh, we need to build something so it can actually move a little further. Let's build a newt to help it out.
Shipyards at your disposal.
We'll take a look at that one battle that we did. The indigenous human population of ISIS have dissipated due to your lack of xenotech. Oh, I see how that works. Okay, gotcha. So they couldn't live here, so they just immediately left when we colonized it. Alright, where is that battle that we just did? Engage enemy ships here. And we annihilated them. We lost 1 Sor and 2 Argent Tengus. And they lost almost everything. We can repair.
Repair operations begin.
And this will be fine. Actually, let's move the Tengus back in. And instead, we'll take another Sor. And we'll just stay here and mop up the last of their fleet. That's fine with me. And how much damage was done by what? This is all us. And there's this weird drone thing again. Oh, and I think I understand what this does, having looked it up a little bit and stared at the tech tree for a while. If you go down that route, in fact, we might as well go take a look at it now. If we go down this route... So, from what I can tell, this allows these vessels to deploy some sort of strange, not strange, but different type of ordnance around. You're able to, these things can drop mines, they can drop a wild weasel type of area, which will attract all sorts of tracking weapons and other things. It's useful, it looks like, as a miscellaneous type of research tech for your drones to make them more of a support thing. Although I would imagine that having mines, you could drop them in the center or just outside of where the enemy is, and then they'd fly into them to do damage as well. But I prefer more direct damage approaches, so I'm going to go up this way instead. And here's artificial intelligence. Holy crap. The development of truly self-aware computers advances scientific research like never before. 50% increases in researching efficiency. But I believe if you go down artificial intelligence, there's a chance for an AI revolution or rebellion. And if that happens, you lose some of your planets, become taken over by the AI, and the AI begins pumping out ships to destroy the rest of your empire with. So I don't ever take artificial intelligence because it's just, in my opinion, not worth it. We're so late in the game. Okay, that's an incorrect statement. It is totally worth it if you're willing to take the risk. Where we are currently in the game, we are at the very end of the game. I don't need the research credits that badly. I am fine not having it. And here's Battle Raiders, which you guys have been telling me about for a bit. Advancements in Dreadnought engineering and heavy auxiliary ships have allowed Tark engineers to recreate a first Empire standard STL? Standard Light Hunter cruiser design and the corresponding Dreadnought carrier for it. Well, this is what you got. At least Rod of Dog, this is what you wanted to see. We're taking it.
Your word is law, Varkona. Research in this area begins now.
While I'm here, where is my drone? Okay. So, in the armor? Drone. If I'm being on... So, So right now, I'm going to give you my opinion on drones, having never used drones in any game I've ever played. At least when it looks like the Tarka, for the Tarka ships here, they're a normal drone ship. I don't know why I would... Oh! Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Did I not realize that? Oh! Oh, holy crap. Never mind. I am dumb. Alright, I'll explain what I thought was going on. Right. So I thought this... Wow. I don't know why I thought that either. Do I have a drone ship over here? Oh, how about that? So, okay, right, let's explain this. So see this symbol? This obviously looks like the assault shuttles, which we had a long time ago. In fact, we have our assault shuttles here, and now we can field advanced assault shuttles if I want, which are normal assault shuttles, but they also have a gun. Anyway, I'm used to this, which is you have one assault shuttle per slot. What I didn't realize until right now is that, look at this. This actually has 2 mounts, so this vessel can actually launch 2 drones. My cruisers have 3 mounts each, so this guy can launch 6 drones. The drones have medium mounts, so let's look at the armor section. So in armor section, you have 3 medium mounts and 1 heavy mount. The heavy mount is incredible, by the way. Heavy mounts are an amazing addition to any vehicle you make, obviously. In any case, it looks like that the cruiser versions are basically up 3 medium mounts, if you want to consider it that. And in exchange, they lose their heavy mount for it. I think that's probably a fair trade. In addition, the ship can launch these from distance, so I guess that really works out. I really do want better normal lasers now, though, now that I see how many normal laser slots this ship has. Okay, so why don't we at least design a vessel that has the drones? So, we should actually we should make these, right? I've been going down this tech for some reason. We could give it a try. Okay, hold on. So before we go, let's take a look at what if I do this. So, how would I build this ship? This is supposed to be a long-range ship, honestly. In which case, it's probably best that I do have a barrage section on the front. What's the range on this compared to this? We'll give you armor-piercing rounds. That's fine. I love the Meson beams, especially against the Morigi, who we will be fighting a lot, I suppose, in the later. Hopefully we never have to, but just in case, I think being able to get past shields is so powerful that we're just going to go ahead and take them. We'll put some anti-drone on the front of it. Actually, let's stop really quick and look at what our enemies are fielding. So, the children have moved up to antimatter weaponry. Good God, fusion projectors, that is terrifying. And cloaking on the path vessels. Oh, wow, they were actually using disruptors for a little bit, and they stopped. I don't see anything too dangerous here. They do have some point defense missiles, but otherwise, not too much anti-drone either. So maybe, yeah, you know what? So that's good against the children. Fenlaw is slowly moving up into antimatter weaponry. Oh, hello. Good God. Plague missiles. I might have to drop a lot of everything else and begin researching the vaccines. I didn't realize that the AI would actually ever field these types of ships. I've never seen them ever field them. This is the first time I'm actually seeing the plague. We'll have to be careful of that. Probably all the AI has gone down this type of tech. These guys are basically out of the game, so I don't really care about them too much. Sea crops. Chakrams. These are a type of torpedo. This must be what I'm seeing them fire recently. Oh, or these. Warquoits. Is that how you say it? So these are all torpedo ships. Oh, wow, that's really effective. And their strafe section, strike force, strafe. So these must be able to fit on a medium mount, would be my guess. And phaser point defense. Okay, I'm going to hazard a guess that drones are useless against the Morigi. You're out of the game. We don't care. You are going down emitters, but I don't have to worry about too much of anything else. Okay. So if we ever have to fight Cyclops the Terrible, this is actually frightening. We would need our own stealth vessels to fight them. Is what I would guess. Successfully. But if we have stealth vessels, that means we don't have any deep scan ourselves. A bunch of ships that can't possibly hurt each other out there slugging it out. Okay. That's pretty frightening. I don't know the best way to deal with Cyclops if we ever do have to fight him. Heavy assault carrier. That must be the name for the cruiser section. Alright, so let's go back to design. Okay, and I guess we can have a little bit of everything. Actually, before we do that, what are you using? We know the Hivers have quark resonators. And Cyclops does as well. Okay. So it's probably best. Let's take plasma and or mass drivers. I suppose the mass drivers are the armor-piercing rounds, which should negate the majority of the quark resonators as well. So we'll do this. 2 groups of. No, well, we'll stick with this. Okay, so for other weapons. Point defense phasers mean missiles are going to be useless against them. So we'll stick with something like this. And we'll put some piercing rounds in the back. We'll put more anti-drone. They're not actually using missiles themselves, just drones, so we'll do something like this. And then we'll have all of these be section 2. And no, Tim, in this weird case, because I've redone all the weapon groups for any modern ships I'm building, but I want these to be 3. Okay. Okay, and let's... Oh, I gotta come up with a name for it. So, but I'm done with this round anyway. I'm gonna do some stuff off screen. So, I'll be back when I have more interesting things for us to... Oh, for us to do. Actually, hold on 1 second. Oh, sweet. Our rep with Cyclops did not go down at all, even though we attacked Mr. the Cunning that round. Wonderful. It's actually kind of a shame, because there was one time in which we had recorded a session, and Cyclops and Mr. the Cunning actually fought each other. Suddenly I saw Cyclops battling on most of his planets, or a good deal of his planets, and that was because he and Mr. Cyclops and the Cunning had a falling out, as it were. Okay, right, so let's do some stuff off screen, everyone, and I'll be back when we have some interesting things to see. I did almost forget, by the way, to make this shaped antimatter. Arguably, I did forget and saved it, but I just saw my mistake. Just a heads up. I saw it. I saw it. All right, I'll be back again. Hello, everyone. All right, so there's been a whole lot of nothing happening. We're just slaughtering everything. Like, they can't stop us at all. And I'll be very surprised if Fenlaw doesn't surrender at the end of this round or the beginning of the next round. It's looking really bad for him. He's down to like 5 planets or something like that. So here we are. We've arrived at Kadola in order to take this planet, size 7 planet actually, from Fenlaw. And we've got a nice huge fleet here to do it. He has a decent-sized planet with platforms around it, which might make it tricky for us, and tons of battle furies. But I have a hunch, 48 destroyers, I have a hunch these are just his freighters again. It looks like Mr. the Cunning has accidentally shown up at Wazin. That'll be a mistake. We'll slaughter his 2 ships. Assuming that he doesn't have any stealth vessels, of course, but otherwise we will win there. Those are 2 cruisers, so he probably does have stealth. I just didn't pick him up, but I'd rather not do the battle and be wrong about that. So we'll do this. We've arrived at Orca, and there's nothing here to stop us. Oh, actually, we don't have the system information here. But the planet itself, there's no satellites around it. So I don't care how big the planet is. This would be boring to watch. It does have one of my new... I think it has a dreadnought around in it that is able to launch drones, but there's nothing to do here. So we're just going to auto that. And Sias... Oh, hello. We've arrived here to take the planet, but the children are already here. We'll auto it and see how well these guys do. They'll probably die, and I'll have to send a different force up here. So I guess we're just going to watch, or just do the battle at Kadala. Is there... Yeah, there's nothing really here to do. Oh, wait, Tim. There are light defense platforms here. You see 10 of them here. Maybe we will do this on screen after all. Okay, so let's do these 2 battles and see how well we do. We could do Wazen. No, we're just gonna auto that one. All right, so let's do it. And we'll take the next round on screen, and then we'll call the session because I compressed the earlier part and I didn't realize it was 48 minutes. My goodness, time goes by fast for this game. Okay, before we go any further, let's look at our cool drone ship. I'll show you what I've built when we get out. Wow, look at them all. That's awesome. Okay, so this is against Kadala. This is Fenlaw's planet.
Yes, Kandai. Coming about.
So you guys will move up and fight the planet.
Kandai has spoken.
Actually,
Get the ship
we should
moving.
just hit this and target that. You can stay at
Stay
range,
at bombardment range, Daiko.
as can you. You guys can move up as well. And we'll launch the drones when we get a little closer to an enemy that we want to set drones at. The drones come in 3 flavors, just in case I didn't show you before. We have phaser, plasma, and armor-piercing versions of them. We just need a target for them to strike. Yeah, and I don't think they can make assault runs at the planet. Those would be assault shuttles.
Taking position, Kandai. Combat drones released, Kandai.
Whoa! Alright, they do that automatically, I suppose. I thought I'd have to actually physically launch them. Like, manually launch them, that is.
Target data received.
That's a lot of missiles.
Firing on all batteries.
Go after the planet. The drones, I guess, will just kill whatever.
They are firing corrosive weapons, Kandai. Targets locked.
Why don't you stay on this side? Because I have a hunch Fenlaw will come from that direction.
Command ship under attack. We return to
You know
north.
what, let's move you up. You're taking lots of rocket fire as well. Oh, nice! Look at our little fighters go. Look at that nice looking swarm. But they're heading back to refuel. Yeah, so this ship's got to move up.
Hostile fire convoy.
Yes, Kandai. Bringing guns to bear. Command
I
ship
think they're recharging. Yep, they'll always be ready to launch again soon.
released, Kandai. Target locked. Command ship under attack.
Our target is Daiko.
I love watching the drones battle. When I used to play Homeworld, I would just watch the fighters fight. It was awesome to see. Oh, we just lost a cruiser, and my B here is sitting in the middle of the plasma.
We've got hostile fire convoy.
Target locked.
So my drones are destroying all the weapon platforms. The B here is slowly working on the planet.
Command ship under attack. Drones docked, Kandai. Combat drone released, Kandai.
When we get back, I'll show you the raider vessels that we also have researched as well. I'm looking forward to using them.
Combat drone released, Kandai.
incoming.
Let's have him go after this planet. It seems to be doing pretty well, resisting our damage, so I want to kill it as fast as possible. We don't need it to destroy their merchant vessels.
We are targeted, Daiko.
Target locked.
And we can send you around the planet as well. The planet's looking good. We've destroyed half the Imperial population on it already.
Terminated.
This is awesome. I really like the drone fighter, but we've lost quite a few of our drones, it looks like, as well.
Target locked.
I don't know why you're turning around.
Drones docked on 9. Drone flight. Terminated.
Drone life terminated is what they're saying. Gotcha. Why are you firing over there?
Release.
No.
Firing on all batteries.
We'll hold our drones. Yep, come on back, guys. I don't want to lose all of you. I wonder if we lost some drones. Will we be able to rebuild them, I wonder?
On 9.
Oh, I guess they launched them anyway, even though I didn't want them to do that.
All ships close to minimum range.
Let's go. Do we still more? Oh, there's still more things over here.
Power to engines now. Firing
Wow.
on all batteries.
That's a lot of ships. A lot of combat destroyers, actually. I wasn't expecting that.
Cruiser down.
Target locked. Yes, Conrad. Bringing guns to bear. They are firing corrosive weapons, Conrad.
You'll slowly drift out of it, so this is fine. This could be here. I kind of like this. I think he's being pushed. This is fine, though, because he's using all his broadsides against all the vessels. Just as my other ships decide to move in now. Yeah, this is great. I like this. You keep doing this. Slowly drift out of weapon range.
We must pull back or reaching mine,
Now, the hybrids do have cloaked vessels, so they might have a small army here that I just wasn't able to see on my way in.
Combat drones released, Condai.
Oh, I didn't really want you to do that right away, but we'll take it now. Where the heck are you? What are you after? A gate. Oh, sweet.
Coordinates received.
There's a gate behind you,
Maneuver
sure.
drives to
Let's have you turn around and pick up your drone, so the rest of us just charge forward.
drone flight. Terminated.
No, stop, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Full power to the
Why are you doing this?
Enemy attacks.
I wanted him to go back here, not the rest of you. What are you doing? Come on, guys. I don't have anything else selected. You should just be moving straight up. And you should be moving... Did you get the... Okay, good. You got it. Okay.
All ships close to minimum range.
Guys, why don't you guys attack the planet? I love that sound of them docking. That's awesome. Why don't you two go around?
received.
Well, why are your drones going all the way over there? Stop. Please don't send them at the first thing that you see. AI. Hopefully those were missiles that went over in that direction. Goodness, the AI, you're as dumb as a sack of bricks. Let's go all the way over here and attack this one drone, rather than get the drones which are coming toward us and are more of a threat. Let's take lots of lots of rear fire. That's what we want to have happen.
Bringing guns to bear. Drones docked, Condai.
Oh, I see. They've armed their
Released
they've armed their platforms with point defense missiles. There's gonna be a lot of that, I think, isn't there? Nice, good work. Sail around and destroy it. You might as well destroy as much as you can, I suppose. Don't forget to stand inside the sludge. That's a good idea. How on earth did you guys evolve? Please don't just sit in it, admiring the view of the psychedelic gas. I would like you to not be doing that. Don't forget to turn yourself so that your shields don't block the missiles. That's another great idea. Yep, that's good. Despite your best attempts, you managed to block them. I hope you like combat drones being released, Kandai. There will be a lot of this, I have a hunch.
We've got hostile fire, Kandai.
Road flight terminated. Firing on all batteries.
I wonder why they named them drones instead of, like, just fighters. I guess if you know that the ships are most likely going to die when you send them out, I guess it would make sense that you would want drones instead of people piloting them. Oh wow, that's right. Point defense missiles are fantastic against drones.
Swept them aside.
System update.
Wow. Nothing. No reports. Alright everyone, so let's sum up some stuff which has happened. So first off, how's our relationship working? We're still decent with Seacrops, actually. And I've been hammering, well, not hammering, but I've been attacking Zeogus to Cunning slightly as well. He doesn't seem to care about him as much as he used to, which is very good. Okay, so let's do all this in order this time. So Savage Blade arrived at Kadula, and there's 43 of their freighters left, plus a handful of...
Repair operations begin.
Plus a small handful, it looks like, of their drones. I'm sorry, their drones. Their whatchamacallits. Of their satellites. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and go to design. I think I did do this on screen for at least the drone ones. So, just in case I didn't, though, we're going to cover it really quick. So, I have heavy drones. You can see them here. That's my mass driver one, my plasma, and my phasers. These aren't really mass drivers, though. They're armor-piercing rounds, but, you know, that's still pretty good. I have an assault shuttle just because when I was redesigning the Lampreys, I wanted an assault shuttle, an advanced assault shuttle rather than the normal ones. And I have hunters now because I researched the riders. And holy crap, once I saw these vessels, because when I was researching it, I'm like, these things are just not going to be worth it. They're not going to be worth it because I'm losing heavy mounts on my dreadnoughts. Nope. These things are amazing. These things are really amazing. Like, look at all... It comes with 3 heavy spots for this thing. It'll be recreated, I guess, if I lose them. Similar to how I can repair my drones, I guess, when I lose them. And they're amazing vessels. Like, these are... Well, they're not... Actually, no, their tactical speed's 90. Yeah, these things are fantastic. So, and holy crap, you get 3 of them on a single dreadnought section. So I'll admit that when I was going all the way down here, I was constantly thinking, like, this just can't be worth it because of all the tech, and I'm already so advanced up the war tree. I just can't imagine these being useful. And no, they look like they're going to be great. So yeah, I totally made this vessel the Crocodile, and it has them with them. I want Piesgot. You bring the scent of war. Of course, I bring the scent of war, sir. I'm about to annihilate the rest of you. All right, I mean, we totally want this size 7 planet. So we're going to have to build some stuff for it. In any case, we've arrived at Kadula. Why am I thinking of G.I. Joe? When I hear that, I don't know. Okay, anyway, we take it over Kadula, and we are on the way to Kasagath. They have 20 ships there, and we're bringing Fealty Maker with us. This is probably the weakest of all my fleets. So I'm not sure if how well we'll do against them, honestly. Actually, now that I look at it, we don't have a backup post of Suchess. So we probably won't win here. So why don't we move Fealty Maker away
Cartographer, chart the path.
to Cape Morium. What am I... What was that sound I made? That was supposed to be Tully, but I stopped and said something different. Why don't we put you in Maltus? I am building some reinforcements for Fealty Maker somewhere. The crocodile's being made for it. We can go ahead and bring it over here and then assault their main base. So Fading Suns successfully destroyed everything at... Oh, wow, Okara. What a beautiful planet that is. And I am on the way with my colony attempt already, because I figured I would just slaughter everything. We've lost some drones. That's why it has an exclamation mark.
Repair operations begin.
But I think... Yep, they're all back now. To my knowledge, all our drones are repaired. Which is pretty neat. And something else I didn't think of is that although the drones get destroyed easily, and although it's medium mounts, so we're losing some power on my dreadnoughts, it's more firepower that gets directed at them rather than other things in my fleet. So it actually helps me in that regard as well. So I do like the drones now that I have tried them out. Right, so anyway, so we won there, and I'm going to keep... Oh, actually, we should just send you right here, because Prion 2 only has one ship at it. Oh, why does that take us 2 turns? Oh, because 8.2 away. I really think we should just attack Prion 2. I don't see any targets that Seacrops wants us to attack. If we take Prion 2, though, next, like, in 2 turns, I want to colonize it as well.
Departing now, Varkona.
So we'll plan for that. I arrived at Sias, but the children were already there and stopped my colony fleet. That's a shame. One of our mining vessels has arrived at Gla. We will mine it.
Your word is law. Mining operations will begin.
Sigma Fleet 30 has arrived at Kajin Row. I think I want to send this to Uxor.
We will move at full speed.
So let's do it. We have you for some reason. I wanted to send you to Wondergore. I don't know why. Do I have a newt in you? Oh, we might as well add you then. What else is left? Rock Eater has arrived at Irai 2. And we're going to start mining this planet.
Your word is law. Mining operations will begin.
Gia is making a fleet whose sole purpose was to watch Zamara. I think... No, this is Galandro's defense, is what this is. All right, and we just built some more vessels for it. 2 soars. And then we want... Let's build 2 squires. We need a tails. I'll probably need a newt. And then we need another cruiser of some sort. Let's build a Nile monitor.
Shipyards at your disposal, Varkona.
Okay, and what's next? 3 ships built at Grodapa. That would be... Wow, an ancient post of Suchess. Well, not really ancient, but not a plus version and no EW associated with it either. So this fleet, where were you going to go? Musca. Okay. That was where Fealty Maker just left. I think. But I'm also thinking of building, yeah, a few more hatcheries first before I do so. Let's rename this. just so I know where it's going, and then I can kind of clear this. What's next? One ship built at Malthus. I think that must have been a light defense. Oh, it must have been the Blue Neosep. So what is next over here? I guess nothing. We're good there. 4 ships built at Wazin. I'm pumping out more hatcheries. And where are you supposed to be going? Oh, you're going to Uxor. Well, we can actually send this instead to Beetlejuice or something. And let's build more of them.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Polaris, I think you finally have finished the defense for another place. So we have a Gila Monster, Nile Monitor, and we have... sure. Put this Gila Null there, put a Nile Monitor here, and you're set to go. So you're going up to Abiscius. I think that's it. Yep, size 8 planet, so we definitely want that. Oh, where was it? That's Isis. Galandra, we have a different thing for that. Crap, where is it?
Cartographer.
There you go.
Chart the path.
5 ships built at Karugar. I think those were your light defenses. And that will be fine at the moment. 5 ships built at Charnar. Those are your medium defense platforms. 10 ships built at Gastans. Those were your light defense platforms. I think we will have you build some scan satellites.
We will build as you command, Vakona.
It's $1 million now to make them. Why don't I show you them as well? So here they are. So they now have defenses on them. And this is their loadout. And I'm switching over to scan satellites in case we have to end up fighting the Morigi. I will need their anti-stealth around my planets. The Cobb is busy rebuilding its medium defense platforms. Thives finished with its medium defense platforms. Where was another planet? Was this the planet? Cassandra, what were you doing? Up to the Fenlaw's planets. What were you doing? I don't see anything here, so I don't know what you were supposed to be doing. We'll just clear this out of the way. Parentar. These vessels are going to be heading over to watch Zamara when you're eventually finished. We're already building some Nile monitors. That's fine. 2 ships built at Orcus. That would be the last of these defenses. The Gila monster. And I think the Newt comes with us. We might as well put the Newt here. Oh, I'm missing a Tails also. Well, let's go ahead and just move this out. So I want it being moved to Orca, I guess?
Departing now, Varkona.
And then we'll begin working on another rank 5 fleet. Let's add a Harridan to this one.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Quark resonator technology has been uncovered. That's the defenses, isn't it? Oh, please be the extra. Oh, nice. Wow. We got that from the humans, I believe. Yep. Wow. Nice. Sweet. Glad to have extra defenses. But I don't think we're going to end up needing them. We would be using them against the children. But sea crops, looks like they're not really going down the mass driver line. And neither is Mr. the Cunning. I do see them here, but I'm not overly worried about them at the moment. We engage enemies at Kadula. And we destroyed everything there. How's our damage? Heavy plasma, heavy antimatter for the most part. I think I do have an ancient ship using this. Lots of phasers. Our stormers did some damage. Alright, not bad. We won the battle at Wizen. We're now building more stuff over there. We won the battle at Orca. Now we're heading over there to take it. We lost the battle at Sias. Kirasek has finally finished with its terraforming. Let's look at our planets again and take a look at their over-harvesting rate. Make sure we're not doing more than I need to do. Alright, so here's an example of one. Galandro. Do I need 232 to lower that by an extra 64? I think we'll do this for one turn. And then next turn we'll stop the over-harvesting and reduce it back to their normal levels. Actually, if I leave it like this, no, it's only like 5 infrastructure. Any place else? 31 at Isis is fine. $210 at Prime, that's still absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. You have 8,000 there, so I can let that run dry. Anything else? Wazen, no. No, that's about it. Okay, so what else are we doing? We have 2,660,000 left. So we should... I think there was a planet around here somewhere where I destroyed its platforms, which means it needs... It was Copernicus. Okay, so... We will rebuild your medium defense batteries here.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Then, I want to look at my existing defensive fleets and see which ones need to still be replaced. So these are the leftovers. So Thives, what type of fleet? You have an MK2 fleet. You are a size 5 planet. So we will rebuild your size 5 fleet. So we'll build a Chukwala to start, and we'll get... let's get 1 Soarer. Two Nile-monitors to start. Actually, we might as well continue to add a jammer that I'm going to want. And that should be fine to start with you.
We will build as you command, Valkona.
With the extra $1 million, we should improve our trade again. So where should we do this? What planet looks like it can afford to do it? Eritri could. Polaris could. Malthus doesn't have any freighters yet. Neither does Tully. But Tully's building a crocodile. So we'll add him here. 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. We'll add all 5. And we still have $800,000. Wow, okay. We should then maybe... I can't really think of too much of anything else. What are you doing here, Tully? Reinforce Fealty Maker. Fealty Maker is going down there. What do you need anything else? You have 3 Ornate Mastics. let's build another Ornate Mastix for you. And we'll also build another... We'll build a Gila monster as well.
Shipyards at your disposal, Arcona.
And we'll hold on to the rest. As for my research, what I did research, well, it's pretty obvious. I went down the drone line, and we grabbed battle riders. I'm pretty happy with everything in the drone now. I don't want to go for artificial intelligence, and I'm not going to use COL. We definitely don't seem to need it, whatever it is. We could end up grabbing predictive gunnery after accelerate amplification is done. That would actually make sense to throw onto things with accelerate amplification, because hopefully we'll earn those impactors. But I don't know really what to build, what to go after next. We could definitely take quark resonators, although the enemies aren't using a lot of mass driver technology. We don't need torpedo defense platform, so I guess what we'll go for next is, as Rod of Dog suggested, we'll come over here and grab the energy absorbers, especially since it looks like the Morigi are using lots of energy weapons. That will come in handy. Once that's done, I'll probably grab interceptor missiles next, because I will want more anti-drone tech. And then we'll look around and see what else we want. There is it looks like another tech beyond siege drivers up here, which I can't remember, but it sounded interesting. So we may end up going for it. Oh, and I think point defense phasers may give me another chance to get the pulsed phaser technology, which is basically a high damaging phaser. So this would be another good one to take once I'm all done. We also could grab a fusion cannon and pray we get a projector of some sort to help us against enemy dreadnoughts when they finally begin fielding them. And once more, if I had to take a guess, I'd say that we're very close to the end of the game again. Like, the only one who might give us trouble now is Mr. Well, beyond Seacrops would be Mr. the Cunning. He's kind of widespread, but Seacrops is wiping out the rest of the Hivers. I'm wiping out some of the Hivers slowly. I'm really kind of focusing on Fenlaw just because he has the easier planets for me. And I would imagine he'll surrender very soon. He's down to 1, 2, 3. He's down to 3 planets that I can detect. Maybe 4? Maybe 4. And the green Hivers are down to 3. So this is over. The game is over. Honestly, the only reason why it would continue is because if I begin attacking Mr. the Cunning, Seacrops might get angry at it. But again, he hasn't really reacted too poorly to me attacking him recently. Okay, well, that will do it for us again, everyone. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one, everyone. Take care.